send you an email now, and this email is from the book because you asked me to sing, and so I charge to sing. Now my heart is I do it for free, but because this is a livelihood and a business, and I'm signed as an artist to a company and label, it's just the integrity of me not breaching that contract with my have to send you an email. Okay. Next question. Most of the time, the first question, I'm just trying to act this thing out. How much is gonna cost me? Well, let's just say it's gonna cost you $500. Oh man, I ain't got $500. Why you gotta charge? God work is free, ain't it? Absolutely. But you know what I found out? Tonight I'm talking about the worship leader gospel. Worship leader versus
Anira, come here real quick.
ugly truths that we don't talk about. And I don't think we go live as artists or talk about this publicly enough. So I'm gonna talk about it, especially in light of what we
Get that plastic bag over there for me, because it's a comb in there that I need. You're doing good with taking your hair out in the front.
Good job. You took your hair out.
And you want to get into that, you serve your church or you travel free, but you also will get in the tub to get more serious about your gift and your assignment, right? And so
it's all right.
Because church, especially black people in the church. Now I'm not about to go off for this black and white thing because it's a black and white thing. The only reason there is a black thing and a white thing anyway is because the white didn't want to include us in our spaces when it comes to our country. I don't know why it's so hard.
I could put these beads in the Ziploc for now. It's like I'm always blue. They always got beads all over everywhere. Stop. No.
I want to help you.
It's okay, Jaja. When I get more, I'm gonna let you help me. Hello. Okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I like my hair.
Experiences that's been recorded, testimonials. Many of our lives are affected by what we see. Come on, we come from that, right? So I just want to tell that right there.
Can I lay?
Hello.
Ain't no black person, y'all get on my nerves. Because black preachers, I don't think we talk enough to our constituents, and then the white preachers that is out there, they don't be,
I can't look at my cereal.
Multicultural, not even cultural, ethnic groups can be in their, even multicolored, in their.
Hello, everyone.
Sometimes it's not in their staff. Sometimes multicultural.
Hello, everyone.
Because to me, multicultural, this is Lotte's interpretation, and I'm going to go back to what I was talking about, y'all. Multicultural to me is, we don't accept CCM, but I get it too. There's different cultures and different churches.
How's everybody doing today?
My brother's churches who are CCM and more contemporary and try to go in there and say,
that's how tasty.
What you say, baby?
Cece.
Woman of God.
Hey.
Lisa knows Smith and the Brown singers, right? And prayers out to him, our condolences for an incredible.
Hey, Cece.
Why you saying hey, Cece, when you don't even know what the name is, Jaja? You just.
I can't go to CCM world and just think in these churches.
You know me, Cece?
But what I'm talking about is.
Because I'm Ariel.
The landscape of gospel and Christian music.
My mom is Ariana.
Do you really gotta put my whole government out there like that? You play too much.
I know you, Mommy. You Ariana.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mom. So I know you, Mommy. I know you, Daddy. I know you, Mommy.
You said, why you spell my name like that, Miss Faith? It's Ariana. You spelling it like somebody would spell it from Louisiana or something.
I didn't know that said a popcorn.
But when you say my name, it do sound like it would have an E in it with the way your accent is.
E-E-T-A-T.
I am doing great, blessed and highly favored. Thankful that I'm out the hospital. I just got out the hospital yesterday, you guys, and uh, God is just so mighty. I'm happy that He's keeping me, that I didn't have to stay in there. And you know, I just have to just be careful with, you know, because these things can happen to anybody where you catch an infection or something like that. It is known, especially when you're pregnant. A lot of pregnant women get UTIs, but my UTI led to a kidney infection. So I have to be on medicine for the remainder of the pregnancy. Um, it was a lot for me to have to hear that, but I have to make some changes as far as like, you know, making sure that I'm drinking a lot of water, that I'm taking my iron pills. You know, I never like taking pills, and I God, you know, that was a wake up call that, you know, you can't play games, you know, not only because you're carrying a child, but, you know, you're about to be 30 years old. Like, it's not no excuse, you know, we have to put the right things in our body. So this morning I got up, you know, I just had a change of mindset. Like, you know, I got to do what I got to do. Like, I'm carrying this around. Most of this is water, which I hated during this. I don't like water. In the beginning of this pregnancy, I did not like water, but it's not about what I like. It's about making sure that I keep my body healthy. So we can't at this point, it's not about that. So I'm being intentional about making sure that I'm putting the right things in my body, and you know, not taking it as a game. You know, because it will catch up to you when you're not putting the right things in your body. So this has majority water, and then it has some cranberry juice in there, 100% cranberry juice, because that flushes out your system and stuff like that. And you know, just making sure I'm putting the right things in my body. That's it. It's not a game. It's not a game at all. Come, Jaja, so I can finish taking the beads out your hair, Mama.
Here. You want some?
No, I don't want any of that.
I'm going to get your name. Jaya.
Hey, don't do that, baby. Don't touch the screen, okay?
I love you. I said I love you, Mom. I love you, God. I love you, Mommy.
Y'all see, I'm dedicated to coming on here and talking to you guys. I'm coming up on here looking crazy. I don't care, because I'm so intentional with making my content. Like, I love a content creator that's raw and authentic and is not afraid to sit here and share. Like, I can relate to content creators who don't mind sharing their struggle. Like, we all have seasons where we're going through stuff, and this season has been tough for me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know, throughout the beginning of this pregnancy, you know, I was watching this video today, and this girl was talking about how, you know, a lot of people say, you know, when you find out you're pregnant, you're so happy, And yeah, I was happy when I found out I was pregnant, but I was also shocked at the same time, but not all the way shocked because I knew that obviously I can get pregnant again. I'm married now and stuff like that. So, it's not like I'm having another child out of wedlock. But I didn't know that it was at that moment I was going to be pregnant. So, it wasn't like I had time to plan, just things changed. So I'm thinking about in that moment, I was already focused on trying to, at times as parents, we feel like we're failing. And, I have moments where I feel like, I can do better as a mom. And, I'm not a horrible mom, but I want to be intentional about motherhood. I don't want to just treat motherhood as, oh, I'm just doing it because God gave me these kids. I want to love on them. I want to show them the love of God. Most importantly, I want the foundation to be on God. So I was talking to God about that, at different times. I was like, God, how can I make my content, especially me being a content creator? That's why I changed my content, my name on my channels to Motherhood Renewed, because I was working on some different things that God was putting in me, because he said our gifts will make room for us. And when I found out I was pregnant, with this being the third pregnancy, I'm like, Lord, I'm having to start all over, and I'm already working. I was just, we always try to find a way out, not knowing that God already equips us. He knows what's going to happen next. He knows the journey of our life. He's just not going to tell us. So he already knew this was going to happen. So I just had to accept it and just have to trust him in the process. So, but a lot of people, they'll say, oh, but they don't understand. You might tell us, as the person that's pregnant, like, you're happy for us, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of different thoughts that go through our mind at that time, because it's like, oh my gosh, I got to prepare for another child, because it's not something that you just take lightly. You want to be the best that you can be as a parent in general. So, those are the different thoughts that I thought when I knew that I was getting ready to have another child. But it was still a happy moment. And I get more and more as I get close to when it's time to give birth. I just continue to just put a smile on my face, because I know God got me, and I know he equipped me for this. Okay, can I get those other can I get the thing so I can put these other pencils in there, please? No. Oh, you can use this as your pencil case too. But you know what? This is too small. Let me see the pencil box. Hello. But yeah, what I was speaking on, you guys, because I'm quick to switch subjects.
Let's go to my pencil case.
First of all, I don't call them my baby daddies. I call them the fathers of my child. That's number one. And number two, my oldest child, that's obviously from another father. And then my youngest right here, she's from my husband. And the baby that's inside of me, she's from my husband as well. But I never do that baby daddy, baby mama stuff. I don't like that terminology. Pick up the bead, Naira. Pick up the bead, Jaji. And we're doing great.
Here's the bead.
No, don't put on your father's don't put on his loafers, Jaja. Put that in the garbage for me. But yeah, I love content creators that don't fake it to make it. Like, they're real honest about their journey. You don't gotta tell all your business to people and stuff like that. But you don't have to get on social media and put on a facade, because at the end of the day, you gotta start from the bottom to get to the top. You gotta go through the storm, but God will through that storm that you're trying to weather, he's going to get you through that storm.
He said you will be burned out. You will be used for your gift, not for the movement of
Thank
God.
you.
I get what you're saying, Caleb, but again, I'm saying it's for
Thank you.
So what but I love it, I respect it. It's with God. So I wouldn't be like, let's be honest, y'all. We pray for God to use us.
Father God, block any monitoring spirits off of this live and block anybody that has negative intentions or motives.
That's what comes with you're going to be used.
Don't even allow them to get on this live, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
But sometimes I don't think we accept it. Like being used by God, you're going to be used.
I am doing great.
Okay.
Somebody said, bye, Felicia. You play too much. Because of the braids. I laugh at stuff like that. Because my hair looking like this, but it's going to get done real soon. I'm focused on getting my children's hair done right now. So I really could care less how my hair look. I just got out the hospital yesterday. I'm just happy to be back.
Church, it's not everybody's church. Okay, no, I can say this.
No, baby, why would you try to eat this, Jaja? This is an eraser. Go get that sharpener that's on the floor. I am 23 weeks.
I'm trying to eat this.
No, you don't eat this. This is not edible. Pick up that that pencil sharpener. Listen to what I said, please.
And I drank your bit.
Is that funny? That's not funny at all. You want me to call your dad and tell him that you're being disobedient? So don't joke about stuff like that.
I just said it.
Why do you keep asking, do I have a teddy bear? What is your purpose for the teddy bear? Come on, let's finish taking out the finish taking out these beads, please.
I'm on my cereal.
Okay, here you go. Yeah, you gotta invite God in with anything. I don't care if you about to get on social media and you might think that that's like, oh, I'm just about to get on social media. That's nothing crazy. Like, you gotta ask God to block your eye gates and ear gates. To cover your eye gates and ear gates so that you won't run into certain things on social media that will take you off course or that will have you reverting back to your old ways, because the enemy is so quick to use social media as a temptation. Like, as soon as you get on social media, Jaja, I'm trying to talk. As soon as you get on social media, you'll see negative stuff popping up on your news feed. So, we all have different walks with God. We all are convicted in different ways. When I see certain things that I know are continuing to be negativity on my thing, it's nothing against the person, but what did I say? Do I need to pop your hand because you're not listening to me? Don't do that. When I see certain things that is like, too much, I'm sorry. That's too much. And, I don't really, I'm trying to work on myself and change my mindset, and I feel like that's something I don't want to see. It's nothing against the person behind the page. You do what you do. You live in your life. I can't judge you, but I'm going to like take it off. So I unfollow the person and make sure that I'm not able to see that content anymore. Because I know you're able to do that on Facebook, and you're able to do that, I think, on Instagram too. Because you could put if you're interested or not interested in that type of content. So, you just have to pay attention. And then as far as like oh yeah, music too. That's another thing. What you let in your spirit, man, is how you're gonna act out. It's everything. You have to pay attention to all things. That's why I say cover my eye gates and ear gates. Even with my children, they about to get on those electronics and stuff like that. I ask God to cover their eye gates and their ear gates so they don't run into anything, even though I'm still monitoring it, that they don't run into anything, because the enemy tries to get to our children first. So we just have to just be very alert. Like, stop being spiritually asleep. Spiritually wake up, because the thing is, if you thinking that the things that you're not paying attention to is the way that the enemy is finding a foothold to slither right on in. So we have to honestly just pay attention to everything. So I thank God, for discernment. Discernment is very important. Even the people that's on social media behind these pages, I don't know half of y'all that's in here. Nothing against you guys, but the thing is, the Bible says try the spirit by the spirit. I'm just listening. I'm just seeing what's in the comments, but that don't mean that, so that's another reason why I like to come on live, because I like people to see who I am. You get what I'm saying? This is the raw, authentic me. I don't fake it to make it on my page. The content that you see is really, truly who I am. And this is the life that I'm living. And I just thank God. And, just because you're a believer don't mean that you're not going to go through struggles. You are. Me and my husband still go through struggles, married and all, trying to make sure we doing it God's way, going to pay tithes. We outreach ministry. We get on the prayer line, and we can even do more for God, because with each season, God requires more out of you. He don't want you at the same level. God, you go from glory to glory to glory. So you go higher. So you still gonna go through times of trials and tribulations. They come. But you just got to know that. But the difference is, as a believer, you know that God is going to sustain you through that season. But if you're not a believer, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in the true and living God, and you just want to do it your way or whatever, like the God is still there, but he's just waiting for you to decide to surrender. But you don't have that comfort or that relief to know that, hey, God is going to get you through it. I had IV, so that's why my arms look how they long. You see, I'm real tiny too. They had to put an IV in this arm right here, so I had them take out that IV, and then they had to put an IV on this arm because the medicines that they were giving me, for some reason, they connected on two different lines, so they had to poke me on this arm, and then they had to poke me on this arm, and then when they took this IV out, because I didn't like how this IV was making my arm all red and stuff, they had to put the IV in this little part right here, so that's where you see the Band-Aid at. But it's gonna heal up. I'm good. I'm great. Thank you so much. Goja, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing the name of your page right. Goja Gang. Oh yeah, that's one thing about me. Like, I'm real honest. I'm not just like that person that came up in my comments talking about how many baby daddies you got. The old me probably would have said something crazy, but I've really humbled myself. Like, I don't let certain things get me to offense, because a lot of things that we take to offense, you guys, sometimes it's already what's in your heart. See, God will send certain things to test you, because he's trying to take certain things out of you. So he'll use that situation to change you. So if you get offended about everything somebody does or everything somebody says, how are you growing as a person? Where's the growth at? You get what I'm saying? You can't take everything to offense, because some people don't know. They have lack of knowledge. So it's up to you to realize that that's a teachable moment for you to, not come. Yes, I am pregnant. See, children think they slick. As soon as I got on here, now my youngest, she gonna walk out because she knew I was taking out her hair. That was her way of getting. Jael, come back in here, baby, please. Oh, Lord. I'm 23 weeks. I'm sorry, baby. But yeah, I'm good, you guys. Like, it's just bruising, like, and it's normal for you to have and that pronoun stuff. I don't get into all of that. And the the gender of the baby is another girl. No, Jaja, it's another girl, another healthy baby girl. because we already claiming it in advance that she's gonna be healthy, a healthy bundle of joy. 23 weeks. So just look at that. Like, go pull that up on Google. I'm not trying to be funny, and you'll be able to see how many months.
You know, what you think about, I don't feel need to do, you know, because I'm a worship leader who so happens to be an artist. I said, hey,
I want to see the car seat.
being honest with yourself. First, I went and tackled.
And this is my third baby. I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old. This is the 3-year-old right here. That's right in between my legs. And the 8-year-old is out there. Come here, Naira. Let me see the progress you made with taking out your hair. I mean, in the front. We gotta work. Do teamwork. Let me see. Look, you guys. You see how she's helping and to take it out? Because, you know, it kind of helps me if she starts taking out some of her hair in the front so I can just focus on the back.
You taking both our hair out?
What is my name, Jaja?
Ariana.
Okay. Say it again.
Ariana.
You say it real clear. Okay, girl. She know her mommy's name.
The rest of it, I didn't say it at daycare.
You don't have to say it at daycare.
Ariana at daycare.
No, you're good right now. Just give it a moment. Let me take out some of these bowls.
Bowl.
No, I told you stop doing that. Don't be putting your sticky hands on my screen, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Hello.
Stewardship is to understand management. To understand management is to understand responsibility. To understand responsibility.
Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna start taking out these in the front real quick. Hello.
Back. Like your boot back. Here, put your boot back, please. Your boot. Dirty teeth. I want to watch your boot dirty.
You know, I learned that when God is trying to, you know, put you in different rooms and take you in different places and stuff, you have to learn how to adapt to all people. So you can't take everything to offense and easily get angry because that's not of God.
Can I go?
No, you cannot go because I'm taking out your hair. Go put this in the move. You making a mess on this bed. Go put that on the table. You could take a break with that cereal. You had a lot already. Come, Jaja, I'm not done.
You ready for this? This is gonna be tight. You ready to go? We're gonna go a little deeper. This is my ugly truth.
So just because somebody comes in my comment section and they say something that may be ugly in my eyes because their perspective may be different, they may feel like, you know, what they saying is okay. It doesn't mean that I match their energy. It means that, you know, I just respond in a loving way, because that's what we should do. We shouldn't always get to defense mode. She's not thirsty at all. She just had a bowl of cereal before eating that cereal with milk in it. I'm not going to leave my child hungry. She just had another thing, and she had the remainder of it in the bowl. And you know, the ones that you get from the market. Thank you that you get from the market where it's by itself in the container. Even though I already got her a whole box of cereal. You know how kids are. Then she wanted to get some cinnamon toast cereal in the little thing from HEB, and I opened it and put some of it in there. No, you're not being rude at all. I put some of it in the bluey bowl for her with the straw on it, and put some, thank you, put some milk in there. And then, but I don't like giving her too much milk. Then she wanted the remainder in the bowl, so I in that carton, so I just let her have it. Yo, I'll be right back. It's so hot. I'm telling you, it's too hot. I'm sitting here on this live responding to every little comment that y'all are saying, and I'm just like, Lord, if I don't get up and put on that AC right now, I'm gonna just hold on real quick, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, if you don't put those pencils up, you're gonna be in trouble because I told you don't take those out.
Okay.
And you're not following directions. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, the reason why I'm wearing this warm and thick robe is because I have a nightgown on and I don't have a bra underneath, and I'm not on here to be showing, you can see, cleavage and all of that. So I try to just protect myself, and be respectful when I'm on here on this live or whatever. Like, y'all might see my hair look a mess, but I'm not about to be on here showing cleavage and stuff while I'm on here. And obviously I'm expecting, so if you've been pregnant before, you don't be wanting to wear no bra. You want to be comfortable when you around the house and stuff like that. So that's why I have my robe on. But I just put the AC on, so it's gonna crank up real quick. I'm in Houston, Texas. In 23 weeks. And thank you. May God bless you too. And you guys definitely check out my content. I got some more stuff coming. I just bear with me. I've been putting up a lot of shorts, but I have like 3 long form videos that I want to put up, like 2 that's already edited, and then it's another one that I'm just going to be on there talking and stuff like that. I got some stuff coming up. I just been busy, trying to just get a whole bunch of things done, keeping up with the kids and stuff like that. But sometimes, that's the thing. Like, when you try to be a content creator where you're not really too focused on trying to just be perfect and stuff like that, you just being yourself. You don't have to, I'm not saying, that you shouldn't edit your videos a little bit. Give me this, please. But you don't have to spend so much time into it. You get what I'm saying? Just don't overthink the situation. Just post the content. Just post the content, because that's what be keeping us, held back, because we're so focused on the perfect lighting and all of that. Like, even a lot of the equipment and stuff I have, some of it from the TikTok shop, some stuff is from Five and Below. Stop, put it down. You're not listening to me. And some stuff is from Amazon, and it's affordable and it still gets the job done. No, I'm 23 weeks. I'm 23 weeks pregnant. I'm sorry. Yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, somebody said hell no. I just pray the baby comes at the exact due date, but it's in God's hands, so I just gotta trust Him. But even when I was in the hospital, they was like, "We're not trying to have you have this baby now, because what I went into the hospital for, it could have potentially put me into pre-labor, because it was serious. So that's why I can't take it as a game. Like, I have to, take the things. My due date is February 6th. I have to, take the necessary medicine that I have to take. And, God will sit you down when you're doing too much. Like, and depending on, he knows his children, depending on how stubborn you are, or you don't want to listen, you want to be the type to just, like, throughout this pregnancy, like, when I was pregnant with my first child, I was working a security job. And at 6 months pregnant, I went to the hospital, and they was like, after that, you got to be on bed rest. So God will do certain things if he's trying to get your attention. I'm pregnant or not. It just depends on his, he knows, like I said, he knows his children. So he knows when he has to tug on you and shake you up a little bit to get you to realize that, hey, you're doing too much. And well, I'm praying for your grandmother. I pray that God surrounds her around the right doctors and the right nurses, and that favors upon her as she's in the hospital. And I pray that he already said by his stripes we are healed. So I just pray that God sustains her and keeps her in good health, and that that he keeps her covered with his blood. In Jesus' name, amen. I don't have a problem with any type of people, but I have heard of Somalian people. Somebody said blast in your hair. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but if you think I don't know that I need my hair done, I know I need my hair done, but that's not my focus right now. I'm focused on doing my kids' hair right now, because I'm in the middle of taking out my youngest child's hair. So once I had their hair done, I'm gonna focus on fixing my hair up, and that's it. And once I have the baby in my stomach right now, I'll have 3 children. And I ended up I was having like excruciating back pain. I'm like, what's going on? And I had to, like, that night, this is when I knew something was off. I was continuously going to the bathroom, and I'm like, why am I going to the bathroom nonstop? And because my husband ended up giving me Tylenol because it was so bad. Like, I had to take some Tylenol. I got in a tub, he gave me some Tylenol, and from there, the pain stopped a little bit. But then throughout when it started getting later on in the evening, I'm still feeling the same pain again. I'm like, what's going on? So when I wake up, and then I was going to the bathroom nonstop that evening as well. When I woke up in the morning, I was still dealing with the same back pain. It was to the point where even when I got up, it was hard for me to walk. So I was like, hey, just take the girls to school and stuff like that. So I'm at the house or whatever, and I was thinking, I'm like, I had made me a doctor's appointment for the next day. I'm like, I'm going to go to the doctor the next day. So I'm laying down in the same type of position that I was laying down on the bed, because it was so bad that it was hard for me to even get up and make me something to eat. So I knew something was off, and my gut was like, you know what? And my husband, he ended up getting off like around 3 something in the day. So I was just so thankful for that. That he got off at a good enough time, because the kids was still at daycare at this time. I was like, hey, can you take me to the emergency room? Like, the pain hasn't stopped. Like, I think something is wrong. So when I get to the emergency room, because I was thinking that they wasn't going to see me quick, but me not thinking, duh, when you're pregnant, they see you quick. So I'm 29. I'll be 30 years old October 18th. So, which is so funny. I ended up in a hospital right before I get ready to turn 30 years old. And like I said, we think everything that happens in our life is more of a natural situation, but we don't really think about the spiritual side of it. I know naturally my body signaled that my body was in pain, and I knew that I needed to go handle something. But I feel like God really signaled, gave me the signals to know that, hey, because obviously for me to have a UTI and for it to lead to a kidney infection, that infection, it led up to something. So I didn't even know that, these things were going on, because they were telling me, they was like, oh, you got a fever and it's 101. I didn't even feel no fever, no none of that when I was in the emergency room. They was like, and then I was having chills in my I was feeling chills as I was at home. And once I got in the car, my body was doing like different chills and stuff, like I was just shaking. So that's another thing that I knew something was off. So my body was just doing different things. And I just thank God that he gave me the signals with my body when he did, because it could have been worse. And I didn't even know that something was off. So once I got there, they was like, we're admitting you in the hospital. And the doctor came in, and he touched my back. He was like, you have a kidney infection, and the UTI led to the kidney infection, which a lot of pregnant women do get that. But I just thank God that I went in when I went in, and not waited, and I had the gut feeling to go in that evening, and not wait, because even if I would have went to the doctor would have told me, hey, you need to go to the emergency room. So, but I'm definitely doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm gonna have to take medicine throughout the remainder of the pregnancy, but I'm doing great. So it's not nothing that I'm worried about, because I know God got me. I know that, he already healed my body in advance. Like, we have to have the mindset where we have to have now faith. Like, God is evident right now. He's already working things out. When you start speaking like that, and you start speaking good things into existence, and knowing that God already got it covered, that he already worked it out, even though you don't see it, like, don't see it naturally, but know that it's coming, whatever he got going on and whatever he's trying to do. Oh yeah, he will sit you down. That's the thing, because um you know I've never been a lazy type, but throughout this pregnancy so far, I've been out doing like my little side gigs and stuff like that. And God was already giving me signs of different things that I needed to be doing. And, me being disobedient, I'm not saying that's what led to me feeling dealing with what I'm dealing with in my body. But um me and my husband was joking. He was like, he had to sit you down to the point where you had to sit in the hospital. And it's really not funny, but you know it's serious. And this is what happens with us in general. When God is trying to give you a sign, and you doing other work, while you doing what you want, it don't work that way. We can't do what we want. It's all about his will, especially if you're inviting him in and you asking God to do certain things for you, and you deciding to do it your way. Oh no, he gonna show you like, no, that's not the way. So now you're gonna realize why I was trying to sit you down. And that's just how it has to be. Even with children, when we're telling them, hey, you need to listen. People think always that God is a gentle God. He's a gentle God. But he's a God that also he's going to rebuke you, and he's going to sit you down, and you have to understand that he loves us, but he has to chastise us sometimes too. It's not going to always be, oh, just a slap on the wrist. No, sometimes you got to realize that, hey, now it's not a game. Go put that in the garbage, baby.
Okay, Mama.
Thank you. Yes, he definitely will. Hello, Sophia.
So again, let's talk about what Raheem is talking about. He's talking about in light of the Chandler Moore, Naomi Ray Robinson, Tribal, and CEOs of.
So this pregnancy, honestly, I can say, this being my third pregnancy, this isn't a hard pregnancy at all. The only thing that I deal with this pregnancy is I spit all the time in a cup. Everywhere I go, I have to have a spit cup with me, and I try to have something closed and concealed because I don't want people seeing the spit. But that's what I've been dealing with a lot. Like I didn't deal with morning sickness that I dealt with. That's why I was thinking I was having a boy, because it was just totally different than what I dealt with the girls. Um like when I, when I was pregnant with my oldest child, she would have me throwing up watermelon and noodles. I'm like, girl, you won't let me eat anything. Like, I couldn't keep food down. And with Jael in the beginning, it was like that too. But, it started getting better. And then I would get a lot of heartburn. Like, every night, my oldest daughter, she would give me nothing but heartburn. It would be like somebody was stabbing me. I could barely go to sleep at night when it came to her. So this pregnancy honestly is the best pregnancy because I'm not dealing with all that stuff. That even with smells, like I still deal with smells. Like my husband, he had to switch his cologne. He got tired of having to switch colognes. Get down, Jael. Now you're being disobedient. Get down. Um, we had to switch the laundry detergent, and we had to switch the dish detergent and like the soap and stuff that like I only like Dove soap and stuff with washing up with. I don't like stuff that's too strong. And I remember with them I had to do a lot of like smell of like the oil diffuser and stuff. I would have that going around the room and stuff. So this one is just totally different. It's a totally different experience. They all have their different experiences. Pregnancy's not easy. It's not. But at the end of the day, through that pain, it's purpose that's coming out of it. And when you look at it as, it's pain, but at the end of the day, it's an assignment. It's an assignment from God. He allowed, our bodies as women to go through this. So we can't just look at the negative. Because like when I first found out I was pregnant, I had this mindset where I was looking at all these videos and I was seeing all these women, just talk about how they were struggling through pregnancy and it was starting to shift my mindset where I was getting aggravated. So we have to pay attention to what we're being driven by. Once I started actually reading my word, getting back in my word, and looking at the promises and, asking God to just, give me strength and give me endurance so I can make it through the pregnancy, my mindset shifted. So based on what we watch and what we listen to and stuff like that, and who we let in our ear, that will dictate, how we think about, a lot of different things, so that's why you got to get doubters out of your ear. You got to get negative Nancy's out your ear because it don't help you. It doesn't help you as far as like, especially if you really trying to walk the walk of being a believer and you let negative people in your ear and stuff like that, you're going to be double-minded. And we don't need to be double-minded. A double-minded man doesn't get anything from God. So, you want to keep your a positive mindset and a level head. Even when I was in the hospital, yeah, I was on live and stuff like that, but I wasn't letting everybody know that I was in the hospital because not everybody needs to know. You know what I mean? You want people to know that's going to pray you through. You know what I mean? And I thank God for the friends that I have, that the village that I had when I was in the hospital, that came through. They weren't saying negative things, they were speaking positivity. You want people to speak positivity that's around you. Oh, thank you so much. It's not a blanket, but it's a pillowcase. But I never got the purple blanket for this, I think. I just had the no, matter of fact, I did. I probably ended up, when I was moving or whatever, we threw it away or something. Or ended up leaving it behind. Hello. I don't know who that is. Ellen from Shore Kids. Hello, Rashad. I love God too. But make sure that you put in a capital G, because we not doing a lowercase G. I know that Jael. Why do these kids? Why she come in here and took my purse off the door and closed my room door, as if like she running my room? Jael, come here. These these kids are something else, y'all. Jael, come here, baby.
I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect and you're gonna mess up. But I am saying, ask God if there's individuals around you that can help you become who He's called you to be in whatever aspect of life you're in. Because we need you. Cook, coach, scientist, lawyer, politician, mayor, teacher, accountant, coach, athlete, therapist.
I'm originally from New York, Long Island, New York, but I've been living in Houston so long, you might as well say I'm a Houstonian. Jael, come here.
My God, we need you. Somebody please tell a common neighbor, we need you.
Why you think you slick? Come here. I'm not done taking out your hair. Come on.
I want to do makeup.
No, baby, you're not doing makeup without being supervised.
But it's for my baby.
I am 29 years old, but I might as well say I'm 30 now, you guys, because I'm gonna be 30 October 18th. Stop it, Jaja. Stop messing with the rub dance.
I want cookie.
You get cookie after, but you gotta at least get this hair out. You're not getting anything, the other extra stuff, unless you stay still and let me take out your hair.
Hallelujah.
Stop it, baby.
Sunday and Monday.
The Lord has purpose for you, love, and I pray that He continues to bless you and strengthen you. Thank you so much, Miss Pamela.
Can you stop?
Baby, I have to take out your hair, okay?
Can I get TV on TV?
Thank you.
I want to watch Pandy.
What I do for a living is I serve the Lord.
Authentically in front of you, like I'm with imperfect in front of you. What you see is what you
Can we watch TV? Can we watch on holiday now? Shine, I'm gonna be. So we are hunter boys.
But I'm just joking. Right now, I really, I'm just waiting on God to show me what He truly wants me to do. But most of all, like I'm just like, no, Jael, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I was doing like side gigs and stuff like that. I've worked from home. No, Jael, you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm asking.
I want to get another thing, another.
Do you believe that in order to live?
No, why would you can't put that in your mouth.
Can I go?
Okay, how was the weather in London? And sending you blessings here from Houston, Texas.
I preached every Sunday, most times 3, sometimes 4 times. When I was 3, I got my mom.
Let me wipe your nose. Blow, please.
I would have done anything she asked.
Blow.
That was the first time that I knew I was losing. That's when the physical abuse. She starts beating. She would beat me, get dressed, beat me.
I want to go.
Okay, Pam, I'm so sorry. I have an Aunt Pam.
Can I go? I want to go.
And yes, stay in touch, Miss Pam. Like, subscribe to my channel. I think if I go, let me see if I can subscribe to you right now while I'm on here. Yeah, it doesn't let me like go and then move from, but matter of fact, I'm a screenshot from right here so I can make sure I can go back to your channel specifically. Taking out my youngest child's hair. Why? And she giving me a run for my money? Okay, that's good. I'm ready for some chilly weather here. But you know you don't get no real chilly weather in Houston. Unfortunately, you don't. I was thinking it was going to be chilly in the beginning of October. Still no chilly weather. Jael, I need you to come here. I'm going to call your dad if you don't come here. So get over here now.
I'm here.
Oh, this looks like it's a good movie. If not for His Grace. Do you guys check out some of the Christian movies that they have on YouTube at times? Because sometimes they have some good ones on here. Because I really just try to just watch stuff that aligns with what I'm, you know, my walk with God, you know.
Listen carefully. I was an insurance agent for 30 years.
Hey,
I'm
Mom.
about to tell you could save.
Their weather out here is so mixy, flippy floppy, Miss Pam. Like when I tell you out the blue it will start raining, like it's not like where I'm from, New York, where we have our 4 seasons. You know, you're gonna get different weather and you know what you're gonna get. Here it's always like flippy floppy, so it might be sunny on one side of town and then it's raining down the street. I'm like, what is going on? Yes, I do have Netflix. And I be trying to find different Christian movies on there, but sometimes I don't see different. Oh, this is giving me Tubi. This is definitely giving Tubi with this movie. But let me not second guess it. Let me just wait for it to play a little bit. But I don't like Tubi has definitely upgraded, you guys. But the first, when I'm talking about when Tubi first came out, some of the movies that they have on Tubi, I'm like, you just look like y'all done recorded this right from your Android phone, right in your living room. Like I can't watch this. It's just too much. And I don't mean to come off bougie, but I just like, you don't have to give Tubi. You don't have to give bootleg like right out of your living room. You know, you could work, but they done upgraded a lot. Heaven is for real. I think I seen that. I definitely watched Ruth and Boaz, Miss Pam. I love me some Ruth and Boaz. And I watched the original one with, I forgot the actors or whatever. But I watched the original one and then I watched the one that me and my husband watched it together and we loved it. It was good. I really second guessed it because when you watch that one, if you watch the commercial, you automatically like, your perspective is going to be, oh, that's more of a worldly one. But you really got to give it a chance because it was actually good. Yeah, I'm not, this movie, I can't do this movie. It's not.
That's Daddy.
No, it's not, Daddy.
No,
Not every black man that you, dark-skinned man that you see bald-headed is your dad, okay?
Okay.
Blocked. Hold up. Put user in timeout. 24 hours.
It's Daddy in the show. Dad, I'm so shy now, Mama.
And I love me some Priscilla Schuyler. And thank you so much. And Brittany, you could come here and do it if you want to do it.
I'm Rashgabi.
shaking my head. He's a master judge.
Can I rush Gabby?
If you move while Anira, stop it. If you move while I'm doing while I put on Gabby for you, because I'm trying to meet you halfway, and I'm expecting you to be obedient, not disobedient, be obedient. But if after I put on Gabby for you and I'm still trying to take out your hair and you're giving me a hard time, at that point I'm gonna turn Gabby right off. So are you gonna be on your best behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. No, I'm not being rude either. I'm being serious. I'm asking you, would you like to come do it? Because, I mean, I kind of know to do my hair, but I'm focused on trying to get my children's hair taken out, and I just got out the hospital yesterday. So you may not be trying to be rude, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But thank you so much, Brittany. And thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, I was in so much excruciating pain when it came to me going to the hospital, because I was in the hospital. I went to the hospital on Thursday. I ended up just throwing my bonnet on. I really didn't care about doing anything with my hair. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know, it's just a lot, you know, because both of my girls have 2 head full of hair. Heads. So, and that's why when I found out I was having another girl, I was like, oh my gosh, Lord, give me strength. I'm gonna have to deal with more hair, because I get heartburn. It's not as much with this pregnancy, but I still get a little bit of heartburn. And I already know this she's gonna have a lot of hair as well. So me and my husband, we was already talking about it. We about to dread their hair. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm just trying to, cause on my birthday, my mother was doing a birthday dinner for me. So they have so much hair. I'm focused on trying to get all these braids out their hair. That's why I got my oldest starting to take out her hair in the front, and I'm starting this right here, because before you know it, it's gonna be Friday. So, you know, I can get to my hair afterwards. Like, my hair is not gonna be, I'm gonna wash it, braid it up, and I'm going to get me a nice little wig from the beauty supply store. I'm not, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. So trust me, it's gonna get done, you guys. Usually I come on here and I'll have a bonnet on, but honestly I have a headache, so I'm trying to let my hair breathe. I have a slight headache. Somebody said it's illegal to look too good. Laughter's good for the soul. Clock it, Brittany, clock it. Ooh. Imagine the baby in your stomach kicking you while the other one's sitting there laying on your lap. And when I tell you, this girl is so active in my stomach, like, it'd be like she's running marathon races. I'll be like, chill out. Like, it's time to go to bed. But I thank God that I feel movement. You know what I mean? Because
I don't want to go to bed.
No, Jaja, you don't got to go to bed. You know, some mothers, they don't feel movements and they get worried and they have to go to the hospital. But no, I never had that issue with my kids. Anira, she moved a lot, but as soon as I pulled out the camera, it's like, you know, they know, like, when you about to record. It's so weird. Like, as soon as I pulled out the camera with her, she wouldn't move as much. She would try to be camera shy. So it would be fun. Like, it would be so fun when I would be able to get her on camera moving in my stomach. And this one, she moved too. But I'm telling you, this child, like, she's just super active. I'll be like, girl, chill. doing karate kicks. She's 3. Jaja, move up a little bit, please. I know that's right. You better speak that into existence, Jacob. Let them know. Say, I'm famous already.
Jacob.
I be trying to tell people that, like, if you're not where you want to be in life, but you kind of already know, like, start walking that thing out. Like, I don't care if you in your living room, like if you in a small apartment at this moment, like start driving around looking at houses. Like, we need to have crazy faith. Like, you already need to see yourself in that house. You already need to see yourself in that car. Already need to see yourself like you see these people, they don't even be believing in God, but they have this manifestation thing where they speak these affirmations. So how come us believers, we can't sit there and start, we serve a big God. We need to start speaking things into existence. It's there for you. It's about having right now faith. Thank you so much. Hold on, Jaji. Hey, so she said it's illegal to be an awesome mother like you. Oh, that made my day. Okay, in order to get juice, you gotta let me take out this one more braid, okay? I need you to meet me halfway, Jaja.
I want church juice.
I'm having a girl. Another girl, you guys. My husband, he was walking around the house talking about, now it's gonna be 3 girls and a woman. He said, I'm gonna have to go out and take me go out on and go on vacation or whatever and whatnot. He had me laughing because he don't understand that the reason the gender is up to the man. So, because he gonna tell me I had girly ovaries. I was like, okay. He had me dying. You will be.
I'm watching Gabby and Nara.
You will be. Yeah, my husband has a name. And it kind of, the vision behind the name came from the Bible. I don't know if you guys are still here. Oh yeah, I was frozen. My husband called me and he's at work and he was just checking on me and the girls. So asking me how I was able to take the medicine. Was asking me if I had any side effects with the medicine or whatever, because it does say the medicine that I have to take, because I have to take one medicine twice a day by mouth, and then I have to take one at night before bedtime. And he was asking me if it had any side effects, and I was like, no. And I said, honestly, I just trusted God. You know, I really, all that fear and all of that, I blocked it out, because I know the seriousness of me taking this medicine and making sure that I'm keeping myself healthy, and that for the stuff to go away, I have to honor what the doctor said. So, oh, okay, I'm sorry, gamer girl. Okay, I gotta go. I just wanted you to know that you don't have to stress. Just do your own thing. Ignore the others. I know that's right. Nah, I feel like my husband is good at picking names, because he picked our youngest child's name, Jael. It had the J in it, and then it still kind of had the A type things. And then my first child, obviously, I was at work, and God gave me a vision on what name to name her. So I ended up naming her my name backwards, my first daughter. And my second one, we kind of came, he asks me how I feel. He doesn't just go pick the name. He asks me how I feel about it, and I'll be like, okay, that's nice. I feel like he's creative with picking names, so I let him do that. And the name that he came up with is actually unisex. So it can be for a boy or a girl. I don't know if I lost any of you guys, but it's okay. Jaja, come back. Remember I told you if I was putting on the Gabby's Dollhouse what our deal was. I'm going to end up turning it off because you're not listening to me. So we took out the front. Now we're going to start working on the back.
Oh, do the front. Do the front.
I'm not putting a name out there yet, y'all. It's going to be a surprise because I'm probably going to do a video on it.
Get that out your hand. My.
Because I don't know if my husband wants me to put the name out there, so I'm going to respect him. Put your arm, stop, Jaja.
I want you to turn off the TV.
Okay, I can't turn it up too much because I want the people on here to be able to hear me. So we're not gonna turn it up too loud, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Can you take off of your father's loafers with your little feet? I don't know. We'll see. Because with my first daughter, I was induced. With this one, Jael, I was contracting. Didn't even know that I was contracting. And my husband ended up getting off a shift. And then I was like, something feels weird. Okay, Jael, I need you to listen. You're going to be okay. All I'm doing is hey, we're not going to do that. All I'm doing is taking out your hair. I'm not trying to hurt you. As soon as I got to the hospital, they was like, you 3 centimeters dilated. I didn't even have time to decide if I was going to do an epidural or not, which I probably wasn't going to end up doing an epidural because with Anira, I ended up getting induced. I didn't do an epidural. I had her all natural. And with her, I had her all natural. And with this baby, I plan on having her all natural as well.
No. No.
By the grace of God.
Woo!
And I remember when I was pregnant with Anira, my mother was trying to scare me, talking about, oh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt so bad. That's why I say you got to get people out your ear. Because honestly, with how tiny I am and petite, like, it hurt a little bit. But, like, the way people try to hype it up, they be like, oh, the contractions, it's like, it's worse than the period. My period pain was worse than the contractions to me. Like, you know how they be having video, you know, that's why I say everybody's body is different. Like, you can't put what somebody else went through on yourself because you may not go through that same type of pain. Contractions weren't horrible for me. Now, I'm not going to promote and say, oh, just continue to have babies because it's not bad. Like, you still going to feel some pain, but it's not going to kill you. You know what I mean? You going to get through it because God strengthens us. Like, he knows. Stop, Jael. I'm not playing. I need you to listen, okay? Yeah, when with Naira, yeah, they end up breaking your water then. But with Jael, no, because I was already dilated. Like, stop. I'ma pop your hand because you're not listening to me. I've been being nice, okay, Jael?
I love you.
Oh, don't do all of that. Talking about, oh, you love me now, but you want to keep acting up. If you love me, you wanna act right, okay?
I love you. I said I love you.
Okay, but you have to act right and show me you love me. You have to show me you love me in action, okay?
I love you. I said I love you.
Okay, I bind that manipulation spirit because we can't have that.
Oh, turnover?
Invitation to the royal knighting ceremony from King
I love you.
Fairy.
I love you too, baby.
Miss Smart Mom. Thank you.
See the three little kitties on it? Each time we perform an act of knighthood, one of the kitties gets colored in. Do you know what this means? If we fulfill in our shields, we can be knighted by the king and queen. Do you want to come on our quest for knighthood? Huzzah! Now, it's time to get tiny for your knights in training. A pinch on my left and a pinch on my right. Grab Penny's hand and hold on tight.
Ow.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm right here.
Do any of you guys have multiple YouTube channels? Because I have a page for my girls. I'm still in the works of it. It's called Sister Power. So if you guys are interested in, you have any kids or whatever, and my babies, they're going to have positive stuff on their channel. I haven't done any long form videos yet, but I have put up shorts. But I'm trying to show, just positive kids. Go tinkle. Go tinkle. I'm trying to, I'm not trying to just get my page monetized. Like, I'm trying to, content creation leads to financial freedom. I don't care what anybody says. It's hard out here, you guys. And the thing is, God placed the gifts inside of us. So, it's nothing wrong with utilizing these different platforms. Like, I have multiple Facebook pages. I have multiple even TikToks, because the thing is, have you heard of faceless content? You don't have to always show your face if you're a person that doesn't like to show your face. Because a lot of people don't want to hear all the time when people get on here and be like, oh, your hair look a mess. So if you want to do faceless content and you want to be behind the scenes, you can make content where you're just, you taking a picture of, you doing a video of nature, or you're doing a video of different things, and then you just put words on the screen or whatever, and it could be positive stuff, and people are going and they like it. And utilize ChatGPT too, because ChatGPT can help you outline your content and schedule your content where your content can be organized. Oh, happy birthday for your friend Bailey. This is different for me, you guys. I don't get on here and talk about happy birthday, but I'll do it for you. Okay, I'll do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old is Bailey turning? And she's a fellow Libra like me. Even though I don't get into all that horoscope stuff, you guys, I'm just a Libra, but my identity is not in being a Libra. My identity is in Christ. Okay, happy birthday, birthday girl. Happy birthday, princess. I hope you enjoy your birthday, and I wish you many, many, many more birthdays to come. And I ask God to continue to keep you and continue to bless you. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes, it's exactly in all how you use it. We got to know how to use it right. And we got to know how to have, strategy with it. If you're intentional about being a content creator, use it correctly. And, look into different things, you know. And Chat GBT, I'm telling you, and Chat Gemini, that stuff is a game changer if you use it right. I'm originally from New York, Long Island, New York, but I live in Houston, Texas, and I've been living here for so long. So you might as well say I'm a Houstonian now. But yeah, I have a channel for my daughters. If you guys would like to go support, because I'm trying to get their subscriber count up so we can eventually go live. And you know, I put positive content up, like, you know, them, you know, being them in their sisterhood. The name of their channel is called Sister Power. So I have some stuff that God has gave a vision, you know, to me and my husband, of different things we want to do for them, as far as you know, doing different content for them and stuff like that. It's called Sister Power. Let me see if I could put it in the comments, you guys. I don't know how to add stuff in the comments. Hold on, I think I can reply to your comment. Can I? I don't know how to do it, you guys. But yeah, it's called Sister Power. And then me and my husband even have a channel too on here. And it's called the Ari and Joe Show. And we're trying to, we've been doing content like before we even had my second baby, Jael, our youngest. We were doing content with each other. And you know, it wasn't, because now we obviously our mindset changed, because we're on our journey of faith and stuff. So we're not doing content where we're compromising with our faith. But it's still nothing wrong with having a good time and doing some trends and stuff. You know, at first I was like overthinking it. Like, it's nothing wrong with, a lot of people think that as being a believer, like, you're just going to always be about God, God, God. You have to have balance. But that doesn't mean change who you are in Christ. So, you know, we were doing content before even, you know, our walk with God. And we, you know, now we do things differently or whatever, but it's not, we still do certain trends, but we're not, of course, we're not jeopardizing our faith and stuff like that. So, I've been putting up more stuff on our YouTube channel and our other accounts, but the thing is, we only have 13 subscribers so far on YouTube, so we're trying to get it up there. And yes, I am pregnant. How do you know? So we just trying to get our stuff up there and, you know, get our content up there. Like, we're getting the views, but, you know, you still, yeah, God is still number one. And that's my biggest thing. You know, my walk with God is different than my husband's, because, you know, I am further along, but that doesn't mean that I'm making it seem like I'm making him feel bad for where he's at in God, because we're gonna have our separate journey with God. You know what I mean? And I see that God is elevating him, but he's a little bit like certain things that he might look at certain things different. Sometimes I might overthink situations and look at it as, oh, you know, it's not that you know, I might overthink it, like, you know, like something as simple as I don't know how to give an example, you guys, but he'd be like, nobody's worried about that or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't stop you from being a child of God just because you might have a video and you're, you know, doing a little trend or something like that. Oh, okay, that's how. I was thinking that you were just knowing it just from seeing me just now, by seeing me on this video, you know, on live. That's why I was asking you. My daughter she disappeared again, you guys. She went to go use the bathroom, and now she's not back in here. Jaja, come here, baby. I'ma turn off Gabby Dollhouse. Where's your underwear at, Jaja?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's in the bathroom.
Okay, so I need you to go get it for me, please.
Okay.
It is 1:02, you guys. It's 1:02 p.m.
Wait for a second. What's that stuff in your podcast, Rat?
Yeah, I make it known no matter what, because, you know, we have to understand, like, what good are we doing if we're constantly, utilizing these social media platforms, and we're children of the Most High God, and God is supposed to, he's expecting us to be the ones that are spreading the gospel. He's supposed stop. He's expecting us to be the light that shines for him, because the light of him is supposed to shine on the inside of us. So, you know, what good is it that, I heard this story one day. The girl was telling me how, her friend never knew that she was into God and stuff like that, because she never put it out there. She basically just, hid her faith. And a lot of us are hiding behind these screens, and we know we've actually had a real encounter with God, but we don't even want to be. That's the biggest thing that you could give to somebody. You get what I'm saying? We want to hide it. What are you hiding your faith in God for? You're not even letting people know, what I mean, that what God has done for you, or the testimony that he's done, what he's done in your life. The goodness, sometimes you're the only Bible that people encounter. So, I don't understand how somebody can want to hide that. Everybody's different, but just me, I make it known that I'm into God and I love God, and God has done some things in my life. And he's still doing things, because he's still writing my story.
But how? A dragon isn't just gonna let some knights in training stroll up and take the key back. You're right. A dragon wouldn't let
Yes, I definitely had breakfast.
might let another dragon.
But I'm about to get ready to go make some lunch for me and the girls. Jaji, come get your undies and come put them on, please.
We can disguise ourselves as a dragon.
Exactly. You right about that. You're supposed to spread it. Put this on. No, you grab your hands and you put it on yourself. Come on, baby. Uh-uh. Would you like to come cover my hair, M.U. Uzman Tama? And hello, Harriet.
Maybe I can still become a real knight.
Let's go see Baby Box about that dragon.
Jael, I'm going to call your dad because you're not listening. Exactly. We supposed to spread it.
Baby Box, we need your help.
Jael, come here.
In the tower. And the key to safety is in the
Come here.
She's dragon.
Pick this up. Pick this up.
We need to make so we can see. Get the key.
You're funny. I don't look for validation from people that that come across on my page. I know I'm pretty without the covering on or not. But thank you so much for your opinion. Come here. Pop, because you're not listening. Get up. Give me your foot. No, I've had to tell you things multiple times, and I'm sure that people on YouTube could also hear that I'm continuing to have to tell you multiple times. At a certain point, mommy's not okay with that, and I have to pop you in your hand so you can realize that behavior is unacceptable. Okay? You're not gonna just continue to be disobedient and get away with it. Lay right there so I can take out the rest of this hair, because I don't have all day. Okay? I put on Gabby Dollhouse for you. I've been making you come comfortable and stuff. I let you take little breaks. You get up, you're just not listening. And all I'm asking you to do is put on your undies for me, and you just won't even at least do that. Stop screaming, because nobody's doing anything to you for you to be screaming like that. You just making extra noise, and that's not cool. Okay. And if you talking about the baby in my stomach, the baby is not here yet. So that won't be, you won't be able to see that because she's 3 years old. That's why she's crying. She's a toddler. So she's still learning, and they have to express their emotions. October 18th. So that's what I'm working on. I'm still, as a parent, when you stop it, when you want to parent intentionally, you have to understand that this is what comes with it, and you have to be patient as much as you can, as much as possible. Yeah, it gets overwhelming. Yeah, it gets tiring. But God has to repeat Himself to us multiple times. So if you thinking that you repeating yourself to your child is just crazy, like that's gonna happen. So once this is not something that just happened overnight. I'm realizing that you know that I have to be patient, that I have to just try my best to just get through it as much as I can. If I have to continue to repeat myself, it is what it is. But letting her be able to address her emotions and what's going on with her, that's what we just have to do. It's a trial and error. And I gotta go through it with her and just let her do what she has to do and be there. Stop, Jael. Let me wipe your nose. Okay, sorry. It's okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys, I still can't believe I'm about to be 30 years old. Time done went by fast. I was 25 and now I'm about to be 30. It really goes by fast. Come here. But I can say that, I may not be all the way where I want to be, but I just thank God for growth in Him. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people would think, oh, for 30 you know, you wish when we were teenagers, our mindset, being in high school, thinking you got to be so popular, like, or having moments where you're like, you see all these other people and they're not having kids, and your life is slowing down. And I'm saying to myself, God knew exactly what journey He would have me on. You get what I'm saying? Me being 30 years old, the world's success of what you should have at a certain age is totally different than you when you're a believer, and that God's timing is perfect timing. So I may not have a whole bunch of what the world probably thinks I should have at me about to be being 30 years old, but I have all I need, because the thing is, I got my two kids. I got another bundle of joy on the way. I'm married now. I'm in the ministry in my church. God has changed my mindset so much, and a mindset is the biggest thing, because you could be growing in age, but your mindset is still at 12 years old. You get what I'm saying? So I just thank God for wisdom. I thank God for grace. I thank God for strength. I thank God for endurance. I thank God for just so much, because the thing is, at 30 years old, I could have my mindset could be a whole nother way. But He's done so much with my mind, where and just changed me in so many ways, that even if others don't see the growth, God sees that he's been cooking things up for me. Like he been, you know where they say let him cook. I'm letting God cook. Like I'm letting him do what he needs to do. The mending, the shaping, whatever he got to do to get me, you know, to, because every day is just a growth. I don't know. But the due date is February 6th. Is, you know, when God is ready for the baby to come. But February 6th, stop. Turn around, baby. Turn around. I don't need that. What would I need this for, baby?
This is for this. And now I got this. Come get this. And put this in the front and
Can you have what?
they put that in here.
No, I'm not picking it up. Pick up them backpacks and put them in the living room for me by the door, because I'm going to go take those to the daycare because we don't need those backpacks. In that folder, remember them 2 folders, you can keep those and put them in your backpack. And put that purse, that blue purse, I need you to put it back on the door for me. No, both straps. You got only one strap on there. Put both straps. Thank you.
Mommy, my finger.
Okay, Jaja.
I put a Band-Aid on my finger.
You know, they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So, you know, when your mind has elevated and you know because a lot of people aren't stable minded. They don't. They think that they're living this delusional life, and they just think because they have all these fancy things and the material things that the world has to offer, and they think they're happy, but they're not, because there's still a void that needs to be filled, because you still don't have the fulfillment with God. You still don't feel the love that you need to feel. Like you still feel empty inside. I'm great, and what did you say? Hello. Yeah, it'll be before you know it. I'm just, I'm not rushing it. I'm just asking God to just give me endurance and grace, and that's it. And I am blessed and highly favored. Yeah, go get one of the puddings, and you need to eat them eat it at the table, and get a spoon from the drawer, please. Jael, I need you to come here. You're not listening. I'm being as patient as possible with you. Come here. Look at me. I'm going to pop your hand again if you don't listen to me. Stand here and let's take out this hair, okay? Look at me. Stand here and let's take out this hair, okay? Sit at the table with that stuff. Houston, Texas. How about yourself? Get your hands out your nose.
Okay, can I go?
No, you cannot go. You need to sit here and let's finish this taking out some of this hair, okay? I have not made a whole bunch of progress. Jaja, you might feel a little pinch because I'm trying to take out the hair. Look at me. Look at me. Hey. 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 Do I need to have your dad take it out? Your dad's going to be upset if he has to take it out because he asked you to listen to me to get your hair done. So do I need to call him real quick while he's at work? Come here. So you want me to call him and tell him that you've been misbehaving? You know if I tell him you've been misbehaving, he's not going to like to hear that, right? Because he told you to stop giving me a hard time. Jael. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if I could, if I'm still, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Get up, Jael.
I want to do it for myself.
I got plugs on my headboard, so I'm about to put the phone up. Hold on, you guys. But I ended up calling my husband, and I know a lot of people like, oh, you gotta probably like why she don't want to just listen to you or whatever. But sometimes you have to do that because when it comes to dealing with daughters, they take the mothers as a joke. Stop. They take mothers as a joke. They you get what I'm saying? If I call her father, because her father, he has that manly, tone and he'll sound more stern. Her hearing from him, then she'll actually listen. But other than that, they both like to run all over me and give me a hard time. As much as I'm still, trying to be patient and be intentional about, how I parent them. These are how kids are. I don't know if boys turn your head now. I don't know if boys are like that. Like yesterday when we was in the house, I'm in the room and I'm trying to organize their thing with the socks and the underwear and stuff like that. So it can be neat and stuff, because before you know it, when the baby comes, I want to have the house neat. Stop eating it like that, or I'm gonna take it completely. Eat it correctly with the spoon, okay? So she's in there and he hears me. I'm having to continue to tell her over and over again, stop, and she's like laughing. And she's 3 years old and she's doing this. That's what I'm saying. These kids know already what they be doing. And he comes in there and he pops her. And I said, you see, I tried to stop from doing that because it kind of hurts me, because I don't like seeing him having a pop. Even though he's not hurting her, but she's a girl and she's petite and stuff. And he didn't hurt her. I watched and I seen what happened. He had just popped on her leg because she was just giving me a hard time. Like, it was just too much. So it's a blessing having, and this is why God designed it for us to have a two family household. Of course, the system tried to take the father out, but I just thank God that me and him are on the same page, and when it comes to parenting, and he doesn't let them just run all over me. Like, he actually steps in and he'll say something like, you don't treat your mother like that, you don't disrespect your mother. And it don't matter, she's only young right now, but you got to teach them young, because if not, they'll keep thinking,
on the couch.
no, sit. They go get those shorts that you had on, go get them. They'll keep thinking that behavior is okay, and they'll run all over you, and it's not. So I just thank God that he steps in and he says stuff. I just got out the hospital. I'm not in horrible, excruciating pain, but I do need to chill out. So having to raise my voice, I don't even want to do none of that. But having to continue to call and tell my youngest one to just listen, and she don't want to listen, no, that's not going to be okay. So that when she kept, like I said, she kept acting out, and I'm trying to get her hair out because we need to have her hair done. So I can do something with it by Friday. I call him and get him involved, because I'm not going to keep.
Under my shirt.
I'm not, go on the other side and come, because I'm not going to lift you. Come up here. Matter of fact, come up here.
I made a big mess in the room. She put makeup on the whole thing, and then she got lipstick and put some on the wall, and then she took out clothes. I'll take care of the lipstick.
I need the Lord's strength. I'm going to leave that there, so when your dad comes, so he going to see it. That's it. I'm not gonna get myself stressed out. You're not gonna block my blessings with me sitting there, ending up getting in flesh by yelling at you or reverting back to my old ways when I'm trying to do better with my parenting, Jael. I'm going to just let your father see it. So I'm going to leave it right there and he'll see what you did for today. Come here, Jaja. It's okay. Jael, come here. Jael, come here. That stuff that you did to your Hello Kitty, I'm going to let your dad see it.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hello.
Look at this.
Yeah, I see what you did, and I'm going to let your dad see that. Because you had no right going and doing that on your Hello Kitty.
That is on this.
Yeah, and what made you think that you would that was okay?
I did that did that.
Look what she did to her Hello Kitty, you guys.
I want to get my Hello Kitty.
Okay, pick your Hello Kitty up.
Hi, I love you.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Hello Kitty said no.
She said no about what?
About her makeup.
Hello.
Because Hello Kitty said it hurts. In the room. Hello Kitty, you did this?
I am doing great.
Hello Kitty did this.
You're trying to take out my daughter's hair, but you guys, I would appreciate, you guys. I thank you guys, everyone who came on here and who's been engaging with me. This live has been the most engagements that I've had on any of my lives, so I really appreciate that. And whoever comes on here and subscribes to me, just know that I'm subscribing back, because I know that we all have to come together to support each other. It's not just one man for himself where you subscribe to me and then I don't subscribe back to you. I'm not that type of individual. I actually sit and watch people. Stop it. I actually sit and I watch people's videos and everything, because one thing about me is, no, I like to support back in return.
Get on the couch.
No, I need you to sit like this so I can get these braids out, okay? I'm going to take your Hello Kitty if you don't listen, and I'm going to call your dad back. So I need you to stop. And I thank you so much for the compliment. You're not getting this Hello Kitty back until I feel like you deserve it. Because until you touch the Hello Kitty, you're going to be in trouble. Get over here now. Get over here. You're not listening. Get up. Get up now, because I've been giving you chance after chance. You have to come get this hair done now. Come. This is what we're going to do now. You're going to sit here, and I'm going to take out your hair, because you've been trying to act like you're the boss, and that's not how it's going to work. We're going to get your hair taken out, okay? But we have to be on our best behavior. Thank you so much. Yeah. Cute Hello Kitty. Her father spent $18 on it, but she want to cut up. She wants to cut up, and she thinks that she's going to get Hello Kitty without being on her best behavior. So I took Hello Kitty for a minute, and you're going to sit down, and we're going to get our hair done, and we're going to be a good girl, okay? It's okay, Jaja. Leave her Hello Kitty alone. I don't need you to touch it, Anira. Just leave it alone, okay? She said she loves your hair, Jaja. Say thank you. say thank you. And in order to get your hair done pretty, look at all these braids I done did in your hair. Now I have to take them out. Thank you. I will definitely be subscribing back. She's crying because since I got on this live, you guys, I've been trying to take out her hair. That was the whole purpose of this live. I wanted y'all to come on here and see me take my daughter's hair out because, you know, I was trying to, just come on here and engage with everybody. And I had to call her dad, tell her dad that that she's giving me a run for my money. I was giving her breaks and stuff. I let her eat some snacks. But so that's why she's crying. But she's good. I'm not gonna harm my daughter. But she gotta know that she has to listen. Being disobedient is not okay. She said, "Oh, don't cry." No, not at 3 years old. She's not punished. But I had to, and I was sitting down at first. I'm pregnant, you guys. But I'm standing up because I have her sitting on the bed so I can do it this way. You know, just another way. Because I put Gabby Dollhouse on for her. But she just don't want to listen. And that's the thing. If her father was here, she would sit still to get her hair taken out. But since I'm the one that's here with her by myself, she wants to give me a hard time. What was she doing? She was just not trying to sit down. I gotta keep telling her come back over and over again for me to take out her hair. And she was laughing like she knows that what she's doing is not okay. No, baby, let me wipe your nose. Blow. Blow. Jaja, don't do that. Yeah, but she keeps getting up. She keeps getting up when I'm trying to sit her down. So I had laid her on my lap and all of that. And she just kept getting up. So it's like, and you know, you could be patient, but so much. But the thing is, you know, you got to get your hair done. She said, sit down, girl. Your mama got to focus on getting them braids out. You want these graham crackers? Are you going to be on your best behavior? Thank you. I had called her father and everything on FaceTime. He at work. And he told her, he was like, Jael, you better sit down. Let your mother do your hair. Yeah, but I don't like her always being on her tablet all the time. Like when they first got up, they was asking me, can they get on their tablets? And I'm like, no, because I want to do educational stuff. She would be doing educational stuff right now. And I don't try to make everything about educational, but I try to limit screen time. And right now I actually have Gabby's Dollhouse on Netflix for her or whatever. But when she gets on that tablet, she be so focused on, you know, being on that tablet and stuff. So that's why, and we put a limit on that too, with the time limit, you know, the parental control. So, you know, I just got back home from the hospital yesterday. So, you know, I want to just spend time with them. It just so happened that You know, I've been in there since Thursday, so I'm finally. I would have been took out of their hair, but I have to choose today because Friday we're having the dinner. So I'm not about to have my hair looking nice and then my kids' hair not looking right. No, Jael, this is a pencil sharpener. You can't play with that. You can cut yourself. I put the dollhouse on for you. Look at the screen and eat your cracker, okay? Yeah, they do. Because a lot of times we don't understand that a lot of time it's what you put the most time into is with how you start to act. So I noticed that with my kids, when they're so much on them tablets, like they start throwing tantrums and stuff. And I really put two and two together. I'm like, is the enemy trying to find a way to get through them shows or whatever and then have them acting out in emotions and stuff? So I really try to pay attention to what they're watching, and I ask God to cover their eye gates and ear gates, and I only let both of them watch YouTube Kids. And even on YouTube Kids, you still got to be careful, because I was hearing stuff about YouTube Kids, and I've been I remember when my oldest, she was going with her cousins, they're twins. They was doing that Roblox stuff, and now look, now Roblox is on the radio. They talking about for the parents to have a lawsuit because there was some adults that was going into them rooms and stuff, luring kids on and stuff. Close your legs, Jaja. So you have to be very careful. I'm telling you, this stuff is not a game. Like, we can't sit there and just like be like the type of parent that's like laid back. Like, no, you have to pay attention. Oh no, snacks do calm down. Yes, you have to, because the kids don't like, they're learning their emotions and stuff like that. So we have to be patient and not give up on our kids. Sit up, baby. And just, you know, do the best that we can. Like, that's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. Dr. Rahul Hassan, I don't even know who you are, sir, or who you are behind that screen, but you just said some crazy stuff that I never heard of. These are genetics. Why would I get these laser removed? This is something that I was born with, and I just thank God for. What's crazy is when I was born, I didn't even have these freckles. They started progressing on my face more and more as I got older. Close your legs. You're not listening again, and I'm gonna pop your hand. Did you hear me? Sit up. Sit up. And this is what I mean when I say you're not listening to me, because I know if your dad was here or whatever, you wouldn't be doing none of this, because he would straight up pop you for not listening. Somebody said use sunscreen before going to the sun. I mean, he said use sunscreen before going to the sun. I'm about to take you out of my life, sir. Oh, my girls don't watch TikToks at all. Give me this. Thank you. Have YouTube either, nor YouTube Kids. Don't let them play Roblox. Now, I don't see anything with stop. I don't see anything with them watching YouTube Kids. I feel like you just should monitor it and what they're watching and stuff. Close your legs. I don't want you sitting like that on this live. Let me lift this up. Put your legs down. Do I have to tell you again? Sit up. And sit back like this. Okay?
My nose.
I'm gonna wipe it. But she, what you call it? You just have to monitor everything. Like, don't be no laid back parent and just send your child on a tablet and then stop it and you're not watching what's going on. I need you to sit up, because that's the only way I can get to the braid, okay?
My back hurts.
Your back hurts?
That's why I gotta get on the pillow.
Okay, so keep the pillow like this. But you can't lay all the way on the pillow, because it's kind of hard for me to get to the braids if you lay all the way on the pillow. Yeah.
You got a pillow like this.
Somebody said, Jaseline, aren't you supposed to be in school? Yeah. Aw. Nah, I don't do Roblox at all. You know, each is his own. I'm not judging parents who do it, but I don't do that for my kids. They do not do Roblox at all. And the YouTube Kids and PBS Kids is real good too, because that's what I used to watch as a kid. And they got this other thing called Scholastic. Matter of fact, if you parents, you can get them on the Roku TV or the Amazon TV. I think it's an app that you can download, and from there you can watch Clifford the Big Red Dog and a lot of other good things. Because that's the thing, the cartoons that they do now, they water a lot of stuff down and they put a lot of inappropriate stuff in there that don't need to be in there. Compared to Sit Up Now, Jael. Sit up, baby. Compared to what they have now with a lot of the stuff, I'm noticing that the cartoons and stuff is totally different. Makes sense. It is. It's still not good for young kids. Probably around 10. Probably around. I have to go, but thank you so much. See you later, Fluffy Giraffe 54. By the way, we don't let my name fool you. I'm actually a chill dude. I like troll streamers sometimes, but today I'm not really in the mood. Hello from India. How you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that on here. Why are you scratching right there? Why would you do that? Why are you doing that, Jaja? That's not funny, Jaja. Don't do that. That's inappropriate. Now, if you're scratching, I don't know why are you scratching right there? Jael, answer me. Why are you scratching right there? No, we don't do that. Give me the cracker. You can't have a cracker now. Because you're not, no. The way you're acting is not okay, Jaja. It's not. You're not listening to me, and you're laughing in my face about things that I'm asking you to stop doing. So I need you to answer my question, Jaja. Sit up. Why were you scratching? Who told you? Who showed you that? Who showed you that? Was that at daycare or school or something? Do I need to call Daddy again so we can ask him why you're doing that? Jaja, sit up. So why were you doing that? Can you answer my question, please? Tell Mommy why you were doing that. Answer me, Jaja. Why were you doing that? Okay, we're going to turn off Gabby Dollhouse if you can't tell me. Why were you doing that? Were you itching? Is that why you did that? Jaja, speak. Take your thumb out your mouth and speak. Were you itching and that's why you doing it? Huh, Mama? Jaja? Okay, I had to turn on Gabby Dollhouse. You got to tell me why you were doing that. Why were you doing that? Speak to Mommy and tell me why you did that. Somebody said, Jaja, listen to your mama. She was scratching by like the beginning of her stomach, but I pay attention to everything. So if I see something off, I question and I'm trying to figure out, why is she doing what she doing. So that's why I was asking her or whatever. She's not gonna be penalized for that. Like, she's only 3 years old. But you know, you clothes. No, you don't do that. You don't pull up your shirt and stuff like that. Okay. But the crazy thing is, I seen her do that. I've even seen my oldest do that before too. And I'll be wondering, you know, because they have a what you call it, a uncle, and he's 6 years old, and he's a boy. So when I was at church the other day, and I was doing praise dance practice, the little boy there, he does something, you know, he's a boy, so he was like touching his middle part. So I see, yeah, she was scratching like that. So it wasn't anything like real crazy. But I want to know, like, why are you doing that? Like, if it's something off or something, you know, you ask questions. You pay attention to your child and their patterns and stuff like that. It's not a crime to do that. But, you know, but she was laughing and thinking, I keep telling her over and over again, I'm like, Jaja, I have to take out your hair. So that's why I popped her hand a little bit, because I'm like, Jaja, you got to stop being disobedient. Sit up, baby. And she did have a snack. She had some crackers. So she's not being not fed. She had a whole thing of cereal and everything. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so it's not common. You know, when you have girls and stuff like that and you see them, and sometimes they just mimic what they see. Somebody gonna say, oh yeah, she's very sassy. She she's very sassy. And I always ask my kids, like, it don't matter. Like, when they go to daycare and school, did anybody make you feel uncomfortable? Did anybody touch you inappropriately? Like, you ask them that early on. Like, you have to pay attention to signs and stuff like that. Don't just sit there and just, you know, just think that your child is just gonna tell you what's going on with them. Why would you get on somebody's live 6 to 7 ever, or whatever your name is, and say cry if she kidnap you? Like, what? So I'm gonna get on live if I kidnap my own daughter. What are you putting 67 there for? What is the gain or something from that?
This one or this one?
Okay. You said these kids just take it to a whole nother level. Who wants to be a moderator for me then? Okay, that's fine. How do I make you a mod? Add as a moderator. Stop.
Band-Aid. Band-Aid.
How old are you, Jaja?
Creep. Creep. I said I'm creep.
Okay.
How old are you, Mom?
30.
How old is Nara?
How old do you think Anira is?
5,
No.
6,
No.
7,
No.
8.
There. That's her age. Hey. All the way from Canada.
Anastasia. How's
Jael,
Andrew?
I'm gonna have to get up. Let me sit for a minute.
You need to get on here.
Yeah. Come.
I don't want to get on here.
No, come back over here. Sit up. Yes, she can read a little bit. And I'm still working on stuff with her. She's in Head Start. Okay.
Hey, Mom, I don't got a pillow.
Jael. Sit up.
Pillow.
Thank you so much. Whoever subs, I'm subbing right back. See you later, Lenny. Jael, I'm going to tell your dad if you don't stop. Go get that chair. And that's what you're going to have to sit in. Thank you guys for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and just really have my content I'm going to do more content for you guys. I'm going to get on live. You know, I love engaging with my subscribers. You know, I want to do more. You know, with my journey, show you guys my journey with this pregnancy and just, you know, being a mother, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm definitely anybody that can relate to mother content. Thank you, and you will too. We're gonna get everything that God is gonna send to people that needs to come to our pages, to our channels. He will send it, and I know He will. That's why I just keep having faith, and I just keep going. Like whenever I can, thank you, whenever I can do the content, I do it. And right now, you know, I'm home, and I said, you know what, let me get on live or whatever. And look, I got so many people engaging and stuff, and I just appreciate it. I really do. You guys, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'm right here. Let me set this pillow up. Hold on, Jockey. Why are you doing that, Jael? Go get a pillow for the living room and you can put it behind your back. Can you do that, please? You want to go get a pillow for the living room and go put it behind your back? Yo, it'd be so good to go use the bathroom, like, because when I'm telling you, when you pregnant and that baby be sitting right on your bladder, Stop it, Jael. Sit down in the seat. It's really a lot. Just like you need to go to the bathroom as soon as you can. Jael, why are you crying like that when I'm not even hurting you? All I'm doing is taking out your hair, and I'm being as patient as possible. I'm not going and combing through your hair or whatever. All I'm doing is patiently taking it out, and I'm being gentle with it. So I don't understand. I don't understand what the crying is about. Hola. Okay. See you later, Juliana. Stop moving the seat like that, baby. That's the thing, you know, that we got to realize about YouTube, that you can get all these views and stuff, but after you get all the views, where are the subscribers at? Especially the ones that really, you know, I'm not talking about ones that's going to come to your page, it's a girl one time and watch your video, ones that's going to stick it out for the long run. And that's why I like coming on live, because people get to really see who I am and what I'm about, and you know how my personality is, and you know the people that's interested in me and they like me for who I am, they don't mind gravitating towards my content. So you know, you want to make sure that you know you're you know, at least going live and just showing your face at times, so people can see who they're watching behind the camera. Jael, I'm gonna call your dad in a minute. That's what I'm gonna end up doing, because you're not listening, because I'm not hurting you at all. So the next time if I hear you make another sound, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna let him deal with you again. And when he gets home, it may not be nice because you're not listening, because I have to keep calling him and letting him know how you're misbehaving. Put your legs down off of that wall now. Take it off that wall. Do you hear me? You know that that's not okay. Why are you doing that? I gave you snacks. I've let you watch the TV. Multiple things. I gave you breaks. You're just not listening. Like, it don't hurt to take out hair. I'm just taking out the braids. I'm not pulling your hair or parting it. Jaja, stop it. But what are you guys eating for lunch today? Hello. Turn your head. No, I'm not putting on that, because every time I put something on, you're not watching it. I'm putting on something that I want to watch real quick. If you were being on your best behavior, then I would put something on here for you real quick. But you're not even being on your best behavior. So how is it fair for me to put something on the Netflix and you're not even sitting down to watch it? Jael, turn your head, please. because I don't want y'all to think I'm hurting her on this line. I'm just being a mother trying to take my daughter's hair down, but she just giving me a run for my money. You know YouTube, and you know these people on YouTube. Some people may think she's screaming because she's actually being hurt, but she's not. Take that scrunchie. Get that scrunchie for me real quick. I'm just trying to get her hair down, and that's it. No, the scrunchie. The scrunchie. That brown thing. Jael, I don't need that. I need you to bring me the scrunchie. Yeah, bring me that. I'm just trying to get her hair down. That is it. And she's been giving me a hard time for hours. Come here. Crying loud for no reason. And not even a reason to be crying like that. Because if I do a pop, I'll be like this. Pop. Like, it be so little. It don't even be nothing crazy. And that's to get her. That's after I had to tell her multiple times, stop doing that, Jaja. Stop doing that, Jaja. Stop doing that. And she'll still act like she's being hurt or something. I know, because when I was a child, I used to give my mother a run for money and act like I'm being hurt, and I'm really not. Hello. I need this comb, Jaja. Anira, stop it, please. Did you take out those braids in the front? Leave this alone. That's dangerous. I do content. I'm a content creator. Leave it. You look at me. Didn't I just tell you leave those scissors alone and you still trying to play with it? When they're no good for you, they're dangerous. Hi, Parker. Yo, when I first started this hairstyle and I put all these braids in her hair and all these beads, I was so excited. But now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, having to take all of this down, it just be like, ooh, Lord, give me strength. Yeah, I am tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really am. But I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get most of it taken out, at least, so I could at least have some progress that I took some of it out. But I really am tired and my back hurts. Jaja, why are you crying? They looking at you on live. What are you crying about? You not crying for no reason because I'm not doing anything to you. They telling you be on your best behavior. And you cutting up. No, baby, don't do that. Stop touching the screen, please. Thank you. No, that's not what you think it is, okay? Hello, Camilla. Hi, Crystal. And thank you, Chiller Days. So what was the reason behind some of you guys' YouTube channel names? I always like asking people, like, what was their vision behind their channel name? Stop, baby. Because some people just name their name just to name it, you know, because it's their regular name. And some people have specific names because, you know, thank you. Yeah, I figured yours is your real name, Camilla. And that name is pretty. I don't need these. Hold on, let me see. Stop it. Go take a break real quick. You heard me? Go take a little break and then you're coming back, okay? Yo. Yo, the pressure is definitely getting worse, sir. But God is getting me through it. No, it's not.